You are listening to the Horse Radio Network, part of the Equine Network family.
Welcome to the Rides Winning Insights, Horse and Rider's mini-sode series where we share audio lessons from Horse and Rider OnDemand trusted Western professionals. At Horse and Rider OnDemand, you can enjoy hundreds of how-to videos from disciplines like reining, ranch riding, reined cow horse, natural horsemanship, and more. Plus, you'll get insider access to clinic footage and step-by-step tutorials taught by top-level Western professionals. Head over to ondemand.horseandrider.com and use promo code THERIDE for 15% off our basic membership. That's ondemand.horseandrider.com and code THERIDE for 15% off.
In this episode of Winning Insights, trainer and horseman Boyd Rice talks about how he implements circles at the beginning of a ride and the purpose that they serve. Try using circling to help your horse focus, gain his attention, and help soften your horse before you ask for speed. This week's episode is brought to you by Spalding Fly Predators. Have you found a fly control solution that actually works? Instead of going after the adult flies, this year try stopping them before they hatch with Fly Predators, a preventative approach to fly control. Fly Predators are the all-natural fly control solution used by top professionals because they just work. Fly Predators kill flies before they hatch, meaning they'll never get a chance to bother you or your horses. It's not too late to get ahead of flies this summer. Call the team of experts at 877-KILL-FLY, 877-545-5359 to get started.
I'm just walking her around, kind of getting her, just letting her, get her flexed up a little bit where I got her face kind of soft and keeping her off my legs and pushing her forward into this bit. She's going to be fresh here in a little bit, or, when they let that cow in. But, I like to walk in circles.
What is that?
It just, it kind of sets up a turnaround. It does a lot of things. It lets me get them mentally prepared right here, because they're usually leaning on the gate or looking at the other horses. Just not paying a whole lot of attention. Well, it's a lot easier for me to get them focusing on what I want here in this little circle in a walk or a trot than it is taking off in a big old lope right off the bat and have them, wound up and wanting to go. So I like to get real good control of them, have their face soft, off my legs and stuff before I start asking for a lot of speed. And when I get that real good, then I'll kick her up into the kind of a slow trot and just keep her face. As soon as you start adding the speed, everything starts changing a little bit. So I'll do them little exercises every day. And some horses just naturally do it better, they just stay in the circle. They're more focused right here. Some of them mind wanders and it takes them a little bit. But they gotta eventually figure out that, when I ask them for a cue, no matter where I'm at, if I'm in front of that gate or if I'm in the outdoor arena or out and riding across the creek or whatever, they got to concentrate on what, if they focus on something else and I ask them, hey, drop your chin back down, and they just keep their head locked up and looking at something else, well then, they're just kind of taking control. So I just keep working on, having control of them all the time. I want to ride them on a loose rein, but I want to be able to soften them up too at the same time.
This week's episode is brought to you by Spalding Fly Predators. Call the team of experts at 877-KILL-FLY.
Thank you for tuning in to the Rides Winning Insights Minisode podcast. We hope you enjoyed this minisode. Please be sure to subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts and follow Horse and Rider on social media and at horseandrider.com to see all the cool things that we're up to. If you have any comments or questions, please be sure to hit us up at horseandrider@equinenetwork.com. We love to hear from you guys. And if you love what you're listening to, please be sure to leave us a review on iTunes.